90 days ago, I felt like I was stuck in a rut, unsatisfied with my physique, and unable to break a plateau that felt never ending. Everything changed when I found this simple, yet powerful tool. Like me, you may have watched countless hours of fitness influencers looking for a new workout to help you set that new PR in the gym, or maybe a kitchen hack to include in your next meal prep. During one of my many YouTube binging fests, I stumbled upon something that would have a greater impact than I could have ever imagined. That was MacroFactor. MacroFactor is an algorithm-based diet coach that helps you track your caloric intake, your caloric expenditure, macro and micronutrients, weight, physique, and much more. Hold on just a second. I'm not sponsored by MacroFactor or any of its affiliates, and it's not just about some app that helps you track your calories, because there's a ton of apps out there where you can do that. But there's a reason that this had such a big impact on me. 90 days ago, I didn't think I was going to make this video, and I didn't track my progress or take a bunch of pictures or videos along the way. But after that 90 days was up, I realized that I couldn't just keep this to myself. I had to share this with everyone else. And that's why I decided to make this video. To understand why MacroFactor had such a big impact, we have to rewind in time to 3 years ago. On May 18th of 2021, I started the 75-day heart challenge. For those of you who don't know, there's a lot that goes into the 75-day heart challenge, but let me just say that it is extremely difficult mentally and physically. I went from 175 pounds all the way down to 153 pounds, which is way lighter than I thought ever possible. It opened my eyes to what I was mentally and physically capable of, and while it had a lot of benefits, there was a big downside to it as well. In order to maintain your desired physique, it has to be sustainable. And for me, and most humans, aside from maybe David Goggins, 75 hard is not sustainable. Over the next 3 years, I had lots of ups and downs, and eventually I gained all of the weight back, and then some. And no, it was not all muscle like I had hoped. During this time, I used MyFitnessPal, gimmicky workout trackers, dieting tricks, anything and everything. I became less and less satisfied with myself, and I decided that it was time for a big change. So I went ahead and loaded up MyFitnessPal again, set some weight loss goals, and it didn't go so well. Don't get me wrong, I was losing weight, but the weights in the gym were also dropping along with my mental health, which is not what I wanted. At this point, I was feeling pretty defeated, and that's when I saw one of my favorite influencers posted a new video. And that is where the 90-day journey began. So what is it about this app that makes it so different from any other calorie tracking app that you could download? MacroFactor is more than just a way to track your calories. So let's go ahead and start from the beginning. When you first load up the app, it's going to have you input your body weight, your height, your age, some information about the activities that you do throughout the day, and then you're going to pick what you want your goal weight to be and what you want your nutrition to look like going forward. The app will then estimate your caloric expenditure. For those of you who don't know, caloric expenditure is how many calories your body is burning throughout the day. No matter what you're doing, your body is burning calories. So this number is an estimate of how many calories your body is burning in a 24-hour period. Based on that caloric expenditure, you're going to get a calorie allowance for each day. So depending on whether you're at a deficit, aka less calories than your expenditure to lose weight, or a surplus, more calories in order to gain weight, the algorithm is going to constantly change to make sure that you are always heading in the right direction. For me, this was the biggest deal. When I put my weight loss goals into MyFitnessPal, it estimated my caloric expenditure just like MacroFactor did. But that expenditure never changed depending on how much weight I was losing. And yes, I was losing weight, but it was happening way too fast, and that's what made my body and my mental health suffer. And for someone who didn't clearly understand what was going on, I just assumed that, I just failed again. But that wasn't really the case. The app didn't have enough information or have the ability to tell me what was going on. But MacroFactor does. That caloric expenditure is an ever-changing number depending on your weight and how many calories you're eating every single day. That algorithm is going to use those two numbers in order to estimate whether to increase your caloric allowance or decrease it depending on whether you're losing too much weight, gaining weight, whatever the case may be. Life is ever changing. Your diet is ever changing. Your exercises are ever changing. Life changes on a daily basis. So that means the app that you're using to track your calories also has to change. There are so many different things within the MacroFactor app that I could go over, but that's not what this video is about. It had such a profound impact on me, giving me the knowledge that I didn't realize I needed. I understand so much more about how my body works, how that caloric expenditure matters, the foods that I eat, the exercises that I do, what I do on a daily basis matters. So not only has it helped me understand my nutrition aspect, it's helped me understand my body as well. I now feel like I am in control of my body and I can do and take the necessary steps in order to change myself in any direction that I want to go. It's an incredibly empowering feeling and I want everybody else to feel that as well. And that is why I'm making this video. So if you guys want something more detailed that goes into talking about how to use the app, the different things I've did over the last 90 days, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Let me know down in the comments what you guys want to hear about, and I'll go ahead and make a video about it. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.